It's Craig.
You do realize without Craig, we don't have a podcast, right?
I do. That is why I tolerate him.
He's done nothing to you.
Did
You
get
know
us-
what? Actually,
It got both of us. Okay, good.
so check it out. How many times has Alistair not gotten everybody?
Once.
How many times has Alistair let you down by having crappy recording or not picking up somebody?
Once.
Was it once? Because I've heard a couple times where Jeff was like, "Oh, I don't know what happened to the audio, but it's a little rough today."
Okay, maybe a couple times.
How often has Craig dropped the ball? See,
You
it's
make a fair
Craig.
point there.
Craig is superior to Alistair. Craig's learning. He's a good boy.
Learning AI is scary.
Oh, yes, it is. Hello and welcome to episode 50-something of the Watch It Bro podcast. I am Tristan,
And I am Marshall.
and if you know it through a wall, you know it too well. Today we're talking about Miss Congeniality.
They're listening.
They're listening, we're talking about it. You look confused by my friend's reference.
No.
Okay.
No. No. Monica and Chandler.
Yeah. He's going through the room. He's turning on the TV and he's watching Miss Congeniality. If you know it through a wall, you know it too well.
Yes, I concur.
That kind of just fizzled out, didn't it? I agree. You should not know Miss Congeniality through a wall. Okay, fair, I
Nope.
guess. And then
A girl lightsaber check.
roll a lightsaber check, Marshall.
Hang on, I gotta log in.
You can just do it from Google.
I could. Been told that before too. 12.
Jeff, 12. Marshall does
Yeah.
not get a lightsaber.
Nope.
But if he rolled back to back once, I would have texted Jeff.
Yeah, he's awake now.
Oh, he gets up early too?
Yes. His job makes him.
Oh, and so it's not a for funsies thing.
No.
Okay. So today is Miss Congeniality, not Jeff's sleep habits. Because, well, I don't know those very well, so. And I'm sure Jeff is grateful for that.
Probably.
Because it would be a little weird if I did know.
It's just a little.
But anyway, why don't we just get into the specs of this before our conversation derails further?
Okay.
Miss Congeniality was directed by Donald Petrie, who also directed such fine things as Grumpy Old Men, Richie Rich, and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Richie Rich. That's the other movie Macaulay Culkin was in.
Yeah, huh? We talked about it in the Macaulay Culkin episode.
I
Alone
don't
episode.
think we talked about Richie Rich.
Uh-huh. I brought it up. You had a similar reaction.
I don't think so.
Maybe that was with Page Master.
That was the Page Master.
No, I swear I mentioned Richie Rich. We've mentioned Richie Rich a few times because the lady with the hair from Black Sheep was the mother.
Yes, but I don't think we mentioned it during the Home Alone episodes.
I'm pretty sure we did. Mom, Dad, let us know. Miss Congeniality was written by Mark Lawrence,
Fun
who
fact.
gave what?
Never mind.
No, go ahead. No, it was a surprise that you had a fun fact about Mark Lawrence, whom I've never heard of before.
It was more about the writing of the movie, but
Oh, okay. I love that.
That he named the character, Sandra Bullock's character, after his daughter.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That is really fun. Okay, I oversold it.
Holy crow, that's awesome.
I mean, it's sweet. That's nice. But Mark Lawrence wrote other things such as, or had a hand in writing other things such as 2 Week Notice and music and lyrics. It was also written by Katie Ford, who did a lot of writing work on Family Ties, Desperate Housewives, and Rugrats.
Oh, fun. And
rounding out our writing cast is Karen. I can't read my own handwriting. Yikes. Wikipedia, here I come.
The one-stop shop for some information.
Karen Lucas. Yeah, I see it now. She didn't even have a Wikipedia page, so I can't tell you what else she did.
And it's not on your notes?
No, like I said, she doesn't have a Wikipedia page,
okay.
so I could not find what else she was in.
Uh,
But Marshall's probably going over to the IMDb right now because that usually has more stuff than the Wikipedia.
the movie website? Yes. Yes, it does.
So part of the reason I don't go to IMDb
Is?
is because I am prone to rabbit holes. And if I go the IMDb route, there's so much information there that I would never get into the movie.
Ah, okay.
So I do Wikipedia because it's more like the Cliff Notes.
Okay.
And now my secret's out. The beginning of season 3. Finally spill the beans on why I choose Wikipedia.
She wrote on The Nanny, Miss Congeniality 2, uh, What I Like About You, Happily Divorced, and so on.
I've never seen and so on.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, take your word for it.
She was also a producer on a lot of those things too, such as The Nanny and Happily Divorced, and What I Like About You.
Nanny ain't a bad show.
Ooh, and Shasta McNasty. Who remembers that series?
I do
But name only?
because Sandy and Sandy's sister used to imitate the voice. So anytime I we still do that. Anytime something comes up that has steak in it, we go, "Did you say steak?" Because that was apparently a catchphrase. That was apparently a catchphrase from the show. I don't know, but yeah, that was yeah. Sandy and I still do that when we talk to each other. Like, yeah, that was a mistake. She goes, "Do you say steak?" Moving on from that wonderful conversation, this movie was produced and stars America's sweetheart, Sandra Bullock.
Okay. Yes, it does.
You accept this America's sweetheart?
Yeah, yeah. I thought we were gonna say Michael Caine, but
No. But you might know Sandra Bullock from 28 Days.
not 28
Speed.
Days Later.
Not 28 Days Later. Yes, no. She goes to rehab. She does not get eaten by zombies. She was also in Speed, The Proposal, Gravity, Blindside, and Ocean's 8.
Yes.
Following her, we have America's sweetheart, Michael Caine, who you might remember from his stint on Secondhand Lions. He was
We got a
also,
returning cast member to the
yes,
podcast.
he was also in A Muppet's Christmas Carol
He was.
and the movie Interstellar, to name a few.
He was in Interstellar?
Apparently. Following him, we have Benjamin Bratt, who plays Eric Matthews.
Yes, he does. It took me a couple times. Like, wait, did they say Eric Matthews?
But he was also in such things as Demolition Man, Law and Order, and he does some voice work on the Cloudy with the Chance of Meatball series, and Despicable Me 2, and most recently, Coco.
Fun. Fun fact.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned he plays in Demolition Man. Sandra Bullock's also in Demolition Man. They both play cops again,
Oh, fun!
or at least law enforcement, because they're not cops here. They're anyway.
After Benjamin Bratt, we have Candice Bergen, who you probably recognize from Boston Legal, but more than that, probably as the titular character in Murphy Brown. I just wanted to
Yes,
throw Marshall for a second.
that's Murphy Brown.
After Murphy Brown, we have TJ Hooker or Captain Kirk. You're welcome, Marsh.
Thanks.
But yeah, Bill Shatner's in this movie.
Yes, Will Wheaton's D&D partner.
Yes, and he is very Shatnery, and I love it.
He is.
And rounding,
You okay?
I'm working out a lot of phlegm from being sick, and I really don't want to edit it out.
That's fair. That's why I keep pausing. Not pausing, muting.
That's why I'm muting too. But
Are
rounding
you?
out our starring cast, according to the Wikipedia, is the great and lovable Ernie Hudson.
Yes. Yes, it is.
The
Fun fact.
squishy Ernie Hudson, you might say.
The squishy?
Like he's all huggable.
Oh, yes, yes. Fun fact. Ernie
Yes,
Hudson's now 80 and
yes,
looks
he is.
amazing. What? But, I mean, have you seen that man lately?
Yeah, he looks like Ernie Hudson with a little more gray hair.
Yeah.
That's it. Miss Congeniality was released December 22nd, 2000, on a budget of 45 million, and it was a blockbuster, bringing in 212.7 million. Thank
Okay.
you very much. Oh, Marshall?
Yes.
I can't think of a clever way to do it other than you want to go to a beauty pageant, but no, no. Should we get into this movie?
I think we should get into this movie.
Oh, right. This movie kicks off with the Warner Brothers logo, followed by the Castle Rock Entertainment logo, followed then by the Village Roadshow logo. They must have known Marshall loves them logos,
There's just a lot of people involved in this one.
or that. Probably that.
Yes, I think so.
But we kick it off New Jersey, 1982, on a playground. We see a little girl in glasses reading a book and a little boy getting picked on and beaten up by some bullies.
We do indeed.
And this little girl ain't having it, so she walks over, makes fun of the little the bully boy, and well, he tries to fight her, and she
She breaks his arm.
breaks his nose
I know.
and sends him crying and running off. And we go, "Yay, good for you! You saved the boy." And then the boy's mean to her. The one that she saved is mean to her because it's the
Yeah,
'80s, and a girl just saved him.
yeah.
For
He's like,
I mean,
You're
that's
yeah." It's
and
like some
and
people think a girl has to save me.
and so she beats him up. So
Breaks his nose.
it's breaking his nose and sets him running off crying. And then, yeah, so
We learn she's unconventional.
a little.
Yes.
But now she's a grown up. And she's sitting in well, it looks like a diner. And she's reading a book. It's a very advanced book. It's got a TV screen in it. It's cool.
Make reading a whole lot easier if they all had TVs in them.
That's true. It would. But it would take the fun out of reading.
It would.
I think that's the downside about like reading the book first, then watching the movie. It's because you read the book and you picture what the characters look like in your head.
Yeah.
And then you see who they chose, and you're like, that's not them.
Did you read the novelization of Miss Congeniality?
Is there a novelization of Miss Congeniality?
Probably. They did a lot of novelizations back in the day.
That's true. I did read the novelization of Rookie of the Year.
Did you?
I did.
That's bizarre.
The movie was better.
You got to see the baseball. It's weird to write about it.
I think it's one of they wrote the book based on the movie.
Okay, while there isn't a direct novelization of the Miss Congeniality movie by the original writers, several books share the theme.
Uh,
There's my joke.
anyway, so she's an adult now, and we learned that she's law enforcement of some type. We don't know that she's FBI yet, but she's FBI, and her name's Gracie. Now we know those two things.
Yes, Gracie Hart.
Yes. Anyway, she's Marshall's laughing at me on mute. Would you like to share with the class what's so funny?
I was just gonna. I was just wondering if you're gonna say her pageant name. Not now, but when it comes up.
Keep wondering. But yeah, they are on a sting operation. There are some
Russians.
nefarious men.
Russians.
They are Russian. Yes, I wasn't gonna emphasize that too much, but
Okay.
yes,
Not to say Russians are nefarious. Just these ones are nefarious.
these are nefarious and they happen to be Russian. Blame the movie. I don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway, she is trying to get videographic evidence of them making the deal, making the swap with some discs or whatnot. But then the waitress gets in the way. We get a really funny scene of where Miss Hart, Grace,
Sandy
is
B.
trying to Sandy B is trying to maneuver the book around, so she's like trying to stretch and yawn, being very inconspicuous. And then finally she just gets up and hugs the lady.
Yes, she thanks her for a wonderful borscht.
Yes. And this works. She gets the footage she needs. They all prepare and they charge in. And they got the guys at gunpoint, at barrel's end, so to speak. And then the main guy chokes on his peanut.
Yeah, which that was a funny bit.
It was great.
He's sitting there monologuing, eating these peanuts, and then he starts choking.
And they're not moving. And Grace is like, he's choking. And Matthews is like, he's still armed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but he's dying and we need information. And the man turns purple. And that's when Grace, well, she makes a decision, gets the guy Heimlicked and gets herself grabbed.
Yeah.
And then
With a
she
knife.
escapes. Yeah, with a knife. There's a knife there.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
a knife-
Russian
knife
guy
on
grabs
her.
a knife and
Yep.
threatens her.
Yep. And then some shooting happens.
Yeah, we do get a shootout.
Her partner gets shot. Oops.
Yeah.
And then there's a chase scene through the kitchen.
Yes, where one of the guys grabs two Uzis out of a dish bin.
Yeah, I think the restaurant's a front.
Yeah, clearly. But I'd just watch them. Like, "Did you just grab 2 Uzis out of that bin?"
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But yeah, the guy comes running out the back door and gets clubbed with a broom by Matthews in a wig.
Yeah, who's looking like Lieutenant Dan in his undercover outfit.
Very much so. Anyway, we get back in and the bad guys are all caught, and we see that Grace is a little bit, yeah, she's looking at her partner down with a bullet in him, and she's not thrilled.
No, no, she feels responsible. Probably because she is.
That's a good deduction there, bud. Uh, and then we see Grace gets home,
Yes, we do.
and
In her
she,
sad little apartment.
yeah, it is a pretty sad little apartment. She trips over her bed. She kicks the crap out of her bed,
Yeah.
and then I love this with the microwave where she's trying to like heat up a TV dinner and it won't shut,
She
and
wedges it with a wooden spoon.
wedges it with a wooden spoon, and then goes back and hits the bag for a while. Fun
Yeah, she got
fact:
yes, fun fact.
the only note she got for this part was Grace comes home and punches the bag. Everything else was ad libbed by Sandra Bullock.
Oh, fun.
She had a lot of. Apparently, she had a lot of creative authority.
Well, she's a producer on this.
Ah, that helps.
Yeah, your Wikipedia didn't say that, did it?
You mean from when I said it was produced and starring America's Sweetheart?
I don't know. I thought you just said starring.
Produced by and
I just
starring.
skimmed it.
We skimmed it. That's reading.
No, actually, that's listening. Partly.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, she hits the bag. She's letting off some steam, and we cut from there to some dude printing out a message on a computer, and we see a lot of news articles posted up around said computer area, and this might be a bad guy.
It might be. It might be
We don't
foreshadowing too.
we don't know yet, but it's the next day. Grace is in a hurry.
The
She gets
sinister
in her
music also gave us a hint.
Yes, yes, the sinister music does help. It's the next day. Grace is in a hurry. She throws her cherry on top of the car, lights it up, and starts driving like a bat out of H.E. Calvin Klein.
Yes, she lives in Jersey. We find that out in this little bit, and she also has a Russian neighbor, which is why she was speaking broken Russian because she's learning it from her neighbor.
Good catch. But she's hauling keister, and she ends up at the Starbucks. Flashes her badge, official police business, FBI, pushes her way to the front of the line, and makes an order.
She
This might
does.
be an abuse of power.
It's very much an abuse of power.
Fun fact here.
Okay.
Do you have the fun fact?
I do have a fun fact. It's
Go
probably
ahead.
the same fun fact
Go
that these
ahead.
are actual Starbucks employees,
Correct, Amundo.
and she's ordering like 20 drinks and a bunch of
Yes,
scones.
yes, she is for her station
Yes,
because
I
she got a
mean
guy shot, so she's got a.
yeah. I mean, and the group of the group, the line at this Starbucks is at least 30 people deep
Oh
that she
yeah,
pushes her way through.
easy.
Yeah,
And she has got attitude.
yeah. She gets to the front and starts ordering, and everybody groans.
Yeah, everyone's just and she's like, "Hey, badge." But then we're back at the office, and did you see the Twin Towers?
I did. I'm like, it's the towers.
This is one of the last movies to feature the towers.
Yeah,
Less
'cause
than
it
a
came
year
out in
after the
December.
release, December 2000, less than a year later, the towers would be gone. And one of the most tragic days in American history.
Yep.
That went dark quick.
Yeah,
So we're at the office, and it's a meeting time,
it is a meeting time.
and they're talking about the suspect they've been working on for a while, the citizen.
Yes, the serial killer, the citizen.
Okay, wasn't sure if it was a citizen or
Bomber.
civilian. Yeah,
No, no, the name is they called him the citizen.
and Matthews, after his performance the previous day, he gets to run the OP.
Yep,
Right?
he
That's
gets
what they
point.
say.
He earned it.
Yep.
Ernie Hudson's impressed.
Ernie Hudson is impressed. Ernie Hudson, however, is not impressed with Grace.
No, he is not.
And she's like, "Hey, I want to work on the citizen case." And he's like, "You are going to work a desk for a long time." Because he didn't follow orders. And she's like, "Yeah, I kind of didn't follow orders." He's like, "No, no, no, no. No, there's not kind of. Kind of is not how that works. It's you did or you didn't, and you didn't, and the guy got shot. So you're going to be sitting behind a desk, and you're going to be under a mountain of paperwork for at least the next 2 weeks."
Yes. Yeah,
And
he's
she's like, or not, because I'm an expert in profiling, right? That's what it's called.
Yes.
Okay. And Ernie Hudson, well, he says some words, and it seems like the paperwork thing is going to be the route she's going to go for now.
Y- Yeah. Yeah. He's kind of putting his foot down here as the boss, you know.
Yeah, and the fact that
Uh,
he's mad that one of his agents got shot,
yes. Yeah.
but we found out that Grant's
Which
going to be okay and out of the hospital in 2 weeks.
yeah. Yeah. He tells us that during the briefing. I was gonna
Fun
say
fact.
fun fact, but it was at this point in the movie I saw a lot of similarities between Sandra Bullock's character Grace and Judy Hopps from Zootopia. Um,
This what?
it does not continue past kind of this point, but both movies start out with them kind of being the outsider in their department. They have this scene where they get home and they're sad in their apartments, heating up a microwave meal. There's the briefing like this where she kind of gets ignored and pushed to the side, where everybody else is like, "Yeah, we're doing the thing."
It's a fun comparison.
It was. I'm like, this feels very Zootopia for a minute.
I might need
It
to
doesn't
watch
last,
Zootopia again.
but um, but yeah,
But now we're at a bar, and Grace orders a pint because she's not doing well, and it's a nice fake out because it's a pint of my favorite ice cream, chocolate chip cookie dough.
yeah.
I was like, "That's a good pint. I want that pint."
Ben and Jerry's
And
to be specific.
yes, Ben and Jerry's, and then we get Matthews shows up, and we meet Matthews' girlfriend, who is
Uh,
a student girlfriend.
yeah, yeah. For those of you who can't see him, he's doing air quotes.
I thought I was doing the air quotes loud enough, but apparently not.
Doing them wrong, Joe.
Thanks.
Those ones everybody can see.
Yes.
But this this joke made me laugh when he brings her over. She's Sandra Bullock's like, "Oh, good, a brownie meeting."
Yes. Grace is not impressed with this. I'm gonna
Student.
stick with girlfriend
Yeah.
of
Okay.
Matthews,
Acting very
and
much like Eric Matthews.
acting. Yes, he's very Eric Matthews in this. They should
At,
have just got Will Friedle.
at least season 1 and 2.
Yeah, there's a whole theory on that.
Yeah.
We won't get into it.
Not yet.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Anyway, but yeah, it turns out girlfriend is a student and she has to write a paper on police stuff. So she's getting the tour at the bar and Grace thinks that's just great and she's real friendly
Yeah.
and using a lot of the tone that I am right now with the girlfriend and the girlfriend thinks they're besties now. Maybe not that much, but definitely does not pick up on what she's laying down.
Right. She is not picking up the sarcasm and the contempt that is flowing from Grace at this moment.
Yes. But Matthews is, and Matthews takes her away quickly and leaves Grace to hang out with Ben and Jerry,
Yes, because
as he
Matthews
puts it.
thinks there's a very good chance that she will hit said student.
Shortly. And I don't think he's wrong.
Nope. It's like, well, it's time to go.
Yep. Yep. We've,
This could
we've
get bad
angered
for
the
you.
Velociraptor. And so we are back at the office now. And Grace is still pleading her case. She chases down Matthews and is like, I figured it out. It's going to be at the Miss USA pageant. And Matthews is like,
Oh,
what? Really? Yeah, intelligence already put that together. Come on.
yeah. One thing we didn't mention when we were talking about the briefing where Matthews got put in charge of the citizen case is that they got a new letter from the citizen. Um,
Which is what I mentioned when the computer thingy, which is what we saw being printed out from the computer time.
yes, when we saw the shady guy, the shady person printing out the letter with the music. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of what kicked this whole thing off. Is they got a new letter, he got put in charge of it, and then she deciphered it a little bit after intelligence did.
Right. Which shows that she's good, but she kind of breaks it down and she's like, "We need someone undercover on the inside." And they're like, "What do you mean?" And she kind of goes over how pageants work and
Yeah,
and the fact that like they can't just like go there and observe and be present. They got to get somebody in on the inside.
yeah.
undercover, and
This whole scene was pretty cool. Actually, the way she knew everything that was going on, and just started rattling off like, "Hey, we should talk to the San Antonio Police Department so they don't think we're stepping on their toes when we're working on this. We need to do this to get in there. We should talk to the pageant people and get that set up. Get somebody inside." Um, and like a lot of classic tropes from the '90s and early on when things didn't age well, Brat just kind of takes credit for it and says, "Let's do this."
yeah,
Or Matthews takes
no,
credit for
no,
it,
yeah, we know
not
we,
Benjamin Bratt.
yes, but we know whose idea it is. But that's also, I think, yeah,
She's
you
also
say
not supposed to be there.
right. She's also not supposed to be there, and it's yeah, she's not supposed to be there, and it also goes to the fact that like she's also the out. It also plays into the fact that she's the outcast of the department, so she's a constantly shoved to the side and overlooked.
Yes. Yeah,
So I think
that's part of it.
I think it more leans into that than the trope from the '90s that doesn't age well.
Okay.
But this next part is absolutely hilarious when they're trying to pick people. Well, parts of it are absolutely hilarious. So I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's funny because 'cause I'm thinking Ernie Hudson, and then I'm like, "No," because they get really rude for quite a while with some people, and I go, "That's that." Yeah, no. This scene probably doesn't age very well if I have to think about it.
There's quite a bit of misogynistic stuff in this movie.
There really is, and that's yeah, when I said hilarious, I was already past that when they put Matthews and Ernie Hudson in the bathing suit.
Yes.
But they have someone in mind to go undercover, and Grace is just kind of sitting there letting them do their thing, and then it's like she's like, "Well, that's not gonna work. Look down, keep looking down, further down, further down. There it is, maternity leave."
Yep.
I think we get the first Grace laugh here, where she's like, "Unless it's Miss Lamaze," and then she does her little chuckle and snort,
Yeah,
which is great.
which was adorable.
It is. It really, yeah, yeah. You can't help but love Sandra Bullock in this. Spoilers. But yeah, so Matthews is messing around because they're trying to find someone. So they do essentially a Google search through their whole
Yeah,
um
they start using one of, uh, 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 a pro a computer program that one of the agent's daughters has where they can cycle through dresses for her dolls, so they're able to put in, which is not the FBI having this technology, it's, "Hey, my daughter's got a program so she can dress up her Barbies, let's use that on us."
yeah, and they do,
They
and
do.
they yeah after Plan A falls through, they start cycling through. They do like I said, they do a Google search here to find all agents in the department that are female, around the age of under the age of 35.
Yeah.
And then they start dressing them up in the doll stuff, and then we get parts that really don't age well
Mhm.
and aren't very nice actually.
No, no, they're not.
And then we get Matthews dressed up in the bathing suit, and then Matthews gets the bright idea to put Ernie Hudson. It's McDonald. He's McDonald is his name in the movie,
Yeah, yes, yes.
and I'm probably just gonna always call him Ernie Hudson.
Chief McDonald,
Yeah, because I like Ernie Hudson better than Chief McDonald.
director,
I don't know.
chief.
Anyway, so he's putting Ernie Hudson in the bathing suit, and Ernie Hudson comes up behind him, and no one says anything,
No, they
and they
just
just all
start scattering.
start scattering. And Matthews is there, and he's like, "How about that, huh, guys? Nothing? No? He's right behind me, isn't he? Yep, there he is. Thanks, guys. Here's what we're doing, boss." And Ernie's like, and I'm the best option."
Yeah, that was
he,
that
he,
was
he's he's good at having a sense of humor without having a sense of humor.
yeah, he is.
And
But
then they Matthews thinks that maybe Grace would be a good fit for it. And she's like, "Oh, that is a horrible idea. Absolutely not. No way. No thank you. Not gonna happen." And so we cut to training time.
yeah, yeah,
And
she says no, and they got her up on the screen like, "Yeah, this could work."
yeah, and she's like, "No," a lot. And
Yeah.
then it's workout time. And then they wrestle while talking
Yes,
about it.
there is a fight.
There is a fight.
Fun fact,
Fun fact me.
Sandra Bullock and Benjamin Bratt, did a lot of their own stunts,
No, no.
especially
No, no.
all their own stunts.
There it is.
They did bring in stunt doubles to help choreograph and get
Guide to
everything.
ensure no one got hurt.
Yes, which Benjamin Bratt did
But little bit.
a little bit when he gets knocked down in a little bit. But yeah, they did all their own stunt work.
Yep. But yeah, so they wrestle, and she kicks his leg out from under him. That's where he got hurt, isn't it?
Yeah, she kicks his leg out from under him when he says that she has to wear the bathing suit if she does this, and she's like, "Kick." We also get a bunch of the other agents betting on this fight to see who will come out on top.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, they both get each other in a lock, and that's where she agrees to do it for the job
Yeah,
because she cares about her job. And so we cut from there to the pageant agency. I don't know what you call these people.
yeah. The
The
pageant agent, the pageant,
directors.
yeah, the directors, the chairmen, the chair
There it is.
people.
Yeah. And they're like, check it out. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what we need to do. You need to make sure that our agent here gets into the top five. Actually, they haven't revealed who the agent was going to be.
No, they haven't.
And they're like, yeah, we need to make sure our agent gets into the top five. Uh, and Murphy Brown is like, okay, but we've already named all of our pageantees. Also, she says it's not a beauty pageant, it's a scholarship program.
Yes.
And Sandy B chimes in with, hey, fun fact, we have some dirt on Miss Jersey. That's going to surface pretty soon. She's going to be dropping out because it ain't good. And yeah, and then Matthews is like, "Yep, so we're gonna have an agent. She's gonna be the new Miss New Jersey, and you need to make sure she gets to the top five so she can have all access to everything all the time, always for us." And they're like, "Great, as long as it's not this one right here." And Matthews is like, "Fun fact, it's this
Guess
one
who?
right here." And Murphy Brown is like, "Oh great, Frank, get in here and get me Victor Melling on the phone."
Vic.
Yes. And then we go from there to meeting Vic. And he meets Grace and immediately quits.
Yep. He's like, I'm done. I can't do this.
And this is Michael Caine. And Michael Caine is, oh my goodness, what a treasure.
He is. Yes. Yeah. He what he is fantastic in this movie.
Yes. Oh,
Chewing the
oh.
scenery, acting it up, just going for it.
With, he's, yes, he's doing all that without stealing any thunder from anybody or trying to steal the show. You don't get that he's trying to be anything. It's just this is this character
Yeah.
and he's embracing it. And yeah, he quits immediately and Matthews was like, "Well, at least let's just all have lunch. Let's all have lunch. It's on the agency.
Get a free
Fine.
meal. That'd be fun.
Free meal. We'll talk. We'll have a good time." Victor's like, "You know what? That's the least you can do. I'm already here. Fine, we'll do that." And Matthews is like, "Great. Awesome. Oh, look at my wrist. I have something to do."
Oh, I forgot. I can't be here. Bye.
"Oh, yeah, I got to do the thing." And Grace is like, "What thing?" And he's like, "The thing with the stuff." And she's like,
Yeah.
"No, I don't." And he goes, "Well, that's okay. You're in trouble anyway. Sit down and have lunch."
Yeah.
And so we cut from there to lunchtime.
Yeah. Vic and Grace are left to have lunch alone.
Yes, and Vic looks thrilled, and Grace looks thrilled, and Grace orders the steak, and we get a look at Grace's eating habits, as well as Victor also gets a look at Grace's eating habits, and he
It's like the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park.
yeah he's not thrilled with her.
Mm-mm.
I say on my notes say lunch is going great. And we see that Grace has absolutely zero manners. He's like, "What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the half masticated cow in your gullet right now."
Yes, he is very English.
Yes, and he is describing to Grace what Miss USA or Miss America needs to be. She needs to be well spoken, delicate, gentle, dainty. These kinds of, and the very definition of femininity.
Yes, and he's implying or saying that she does not
And
have these qualities.
and she's talking and chewing at the same time still. And then we get a brief introduction to Vic and his past and the rise and fall of his pageantry career.
Yes, yes. He used to be the be all end all of pageantry prep guys.
Yes.
Everybody wanted him to be their guy to get them through it, and then Um,
The 11th year happened where one of his ladies got runner up and said that he was so bad he pushed her within an inch of her sanity. And there was a big old controversy surrounding him, and he never worked again.
Basically, yeah. The article came out. He got blacklisted. Not blacklisted. Blacklisted. It was more like people didn't want to associate with him anymore because of the bad. Don't want to call it review, but
That he was too strict, and yeah,
yeah.
which I don't know. But as she's listening, we see her twirling her finger around the glass,
Yes.
and it makes a pretty noise.
Yeah. You might say it's a foreshadowing noise.
Yeah. And fun fact,
Yes.
that only works on crystal.
Well, they're at a fancy restaurant.
Right. I'm just saying, fun fact, that only works on crystal glasses
That is a fun fact.
because crystal reverberates the right way, and Denny's glass does not. Are you looking at notes? Did you take notes?
Denny's, did you say?
E- cor- Correct.
The Great
Yes.
American Diner?
The one and the same. Yeah.
Okay.
They do not have
No, Denny's
glasses that
does
you can
not
play.
have crystal glasses.
I was gonna say musical glasses, but yeah, they're the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. You know they had a Hobbit meal back when the Hobbit movies came out? Anyway.
We're not a Denny's podcast.
No, no, no. No, we're not. Not yet.
Anyway, they uh they finish lunch. They leave. Vic is watching her walk and says, "Oh, I haven't seen a walk like that since Jurassic Park." And I was like, "Hey, Jurassic Park reference. I like
It's a
it.
callback.
Yay!" And so Vic teaches her how to walk because she walks like she'd be hard to knock over.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, she does.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Thought that was a good description of it.
And Vic tries to teach her to walk,
Try yes, we get a lesson in walking, and
where
Vic
you
is
have to
very
float
graceful.
and glide, and
Glide, yes.
Vic is very graceful.
Vic is very graceful. He's English.
Yep. Uh, Grace is not.
No, English or graceful.
Both.
Okay. So we see the civilian is up to something. The citizen is up to
A
something.
citizen. Yes.
Yeah, I have civilian written here because I couldn't remember if it was civilian or citizen. But I digress. We see the citizen is up to something. Briefly.
Yes, he is.
Now we're on a plane. And what?
I'm a I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
For you. Good for you. That would have been funny if they had put that in their paper. It's like, oh, good for you, Pete.
But yes,
We're
we're
on a
on a
plane.
we're on a plane, specifically the FBI's private jet.
Sure. And Grace and
Vic
thank you. I wanted to call him Melvin for some reason.
is not Melvin.
Not yet.
What does that mean?
Oh, no, it just seemed appropriate.
That's my catchphrase.
Yeah, it is. But they're watching old pageantry footage, and she's just making fun of it.
She is. She's going all out, making fun of this footage and the contestants and everything about it. She hates
Yep.
this.
Absolutely. And Vic gets up to go get some water and bumps into Matthews. And Matthews is like, hey, how's she doing? I don't know why I gave him the heavy New York accent there,
I mean,
but
he's from New York.
yeah, so that's pretty much what you get. And Vic's like, oh, how's she doing? Well, let me tell you, sir. And then he proceeds to just gripe about how awful she is as a human being.
Yes.
And Matthews is like, well, you got 2 days, right?
It's like, hey, at least we're paying you.
Yep. Yeah, you're making money. And then so we land, and they're just ignoring Grace at this point. She's kind of like following behind Vic and Matthews, and she's talking, and no one's listening to her. And Vic is like barking orders of like, this is what we need to do, and we need to step on it.
Yep. And he's got a whole crew.
He does have a whole crew, and then we get a montage.
Yeah. So it was at this point I realized that we're looking at um, an FBI version of She's All That.
We are, aren't we?
Where they take the outcast, quirky, not very quote unquote attractive girl and make her hot. Which in the
Bruh.
behind the scenes, they're like, "We had a hard time making Sandra Bullock not look attractive."
And I don't think they particularly made her look unattractive.
No, did not. But yes, it's the FBI version of She's All That.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You're right, and I didn't piece it together until just now, but yeah, we get a whole this is a definitely a montage of getting Grace from yeah, I don't know how to put it.
From
We're dolling this girl
unconventional
up.
to yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
And yeah, we get I like the POV shots.
Yeah,
Like when they they start to show you what I mean you get a few cool you get a few jokes in there. You get some cool camera work and whatnot. You get the POV and it kind of like you start to see what they're doing, but they never give you a reveal. But they let you know everything that's kind of happening
yeah,
without showing you what Sandy B looks like. And then we cut to outside and all the fellas are standing by the car waiting impatiently, and then we get a nice I like the reveal. I like the walkout of like the team, and you got like Vic front and center, and you can kind of see a little bit of Grace behind him,
yeah,
and then he moves kind of out of the way, and then you get the reveal of like of Grace in her all of her glory, I guess you would say.
yeah.
And the guys are like, uh,
The guy's like, "Oh man, we're gonna win. This is awesome."
yeah, they're real excited.
Like, do you guys remember why we're here? What? We're not doing a pageant?
Yeah, yeah. No, all the boys are stunned.
Yes, they are. Fun fact: I don't think we mentioned where the pageant's taking place.
San Antonio,
San Antonio, Texas.
our second
Uh,
movie to take place in San
I
Antonio.
was just gonna say it's our second movie to take place in San Antonio. It features the boat ride that was in Cloak and Dagger.
Yes, it does.
I'm like, I know
Yes, it
that. I
does.
saw it on
The
the thing, and then the
the
Alamo, which I also saw, and it was like, hey, it's like
yeah,
Cloak and Dagger.
the Riverwalk.
Yeah, where
Yes, Rachel is very excited about the Riverwalk appearing again.
where the two bad guys were gonna pop the kid.
Yeah, just push him back into the water, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, when I saw those things pop up, I'm like, it's the other movie. I was excited too.
Yeah, no, it was a nice throwback. But yeah, we get a little bit of San Antonio, as Marshall just mentioned, and
Actually,
Grace.
I think this is where it happens, where we see the
It is right
yeah.
here, right now.
That was a good time to bring it up.
Absolutely. This is great. Yeah, it was literally in my notes right now, right here. I was just about to say it. We see a little of San Antonio.
That's why we have that back
Grace
and
has
forth.
arrived. Yeah, no, it was great. It was perfect. Couldn't have planned it better if I'd written it down.
And you did write it down,
And I did write it down.
and I did not.
When do you ever?
I write sometimes when I need to know things.
Okay.
I don't think I've written anything down for this season yet.
Thanks.
Hey, I think it's been a great season so far.
It has been a great season so far. Anyway, Grace has arrived at the pageant and she reintroduces herself to Mrs. Morning something. And Mrs. Morningside is impressed.
Yes, yes, Murphy Brown is impressed.
She does not even recognize Grace
No, she does
because
not.
she follows Vic's advice where Vic says, "Don't talk."
Yep, just do your thing. Just don't talk.
Don't talk.
Um,
And all she says is, "Hi." Very sweetly.
yes.
Did you have something?
No,
Okay, it sounded like you were going to say something. So the ladies are getting on the bus, and we meet all the pageantry entries.
pageant
Tarians?
pageantists, contestants.
Eh, good enough. And they're getting on the bus. Riding on the bus, riding on the bus. Anyway. Grace gets a little Forrest Gumped on the bus.
Oh yeah, seat taken.
Yeah, and then she gets her own Jenny, or Bubba, as it were. We'll go with Bubba in
Yeah.
Miss Rhode Island.
Yeah, yeah, this is much more like the Forrest Gump bus scene versus the Spider-Man bus scene.
Yeah, no one trips her and knocks her down. Or the bus doesn't leave without her, leaving her to chase it. Yeah,
No,
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 Forrest
it's
Gump.
yep.
She
Forrest
gets
Gump.
very
She
but yeah,
she gets snubbed and then meets a Bubba
yep,
or
and then we
Jenny.
find out that
It's Jenny.
it's Bubba.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, it's Bubba.
It's Bubba.
Yeah,
Because
Rhode Island's much more nicer than.
well, and Bubba knows all there is to know about the shrimping business, and Miss Rhode Island knows all there is to know about everybody else in the pageant.
Which is a good person to know.
Yes. And then Miss Morningside gets on the bus and is like, "Hey, it's time to go. How about a song?" And the girls are like, "Yeah, a song." And Miss Morningside's like, "And I think I know just the one." And so they all start singing, I guess, the Miss USA song. And Grace looks extremely surprised at this and definitely does not know the words.
Correct. She was not prepared for a song or a dance number, which comes up shortly.
Yes. But we get to the, I guess it's the hotel where the
Yeah,
pageant is taking, or where all the girls are staying. And Grace, Rhode Island takes Grace to her table and is like, let's meet all the ladies. And, well, she doesn't really get along with any of them at first.
she
Miss
does not.
Miss Hawaii's not particularly very nice.
No. I mean, it's the whole pageant culture where everybody's kind of friendly, but not really friendly.
Yeah, I guess.
Um,
But then
we
Grace
we
makes a
meet the.
joke, and
I was gonna say we meet the group of six that we kind of see hanging out together.
yes, yes. Well, they're
I don't.
they're they're table buddies.
Yeah. And it is Hawaii, New York, Jersey, which is Sandra Bullock, Rhode Island, New York, and California.
Wow. Okay.
What?
I didn't even have that written down, and I couldn't have told you more than California, Rhode Island, Hawaii, and New Jersey.
I got all six.
Anyway, now Miss Morningside gives a speech and introduces Stan Fields, played by the great Bill Shatner.
Yes, yes. He's happy to be back on the ground. There was something on the plane they didn't like.
And he announces his retirement.
Yes, this will be his last year doing the pageant.
Right. And apparently Grace's earpiece has fallen out, or not fallen out, but has stopped working. And so the tech team is diligently working to fix that, and they give her some sharp feedback, and she didn't care for the joke,
Okay.
so I don't know why I brought it up. Oh, because it's important. It still shows that it foreshadows the fact that she is going to have a lot of moments where she stands out in not the best way and may cause problems to the case.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to talk about this right now because we're about halfway through. Her inability to try bothered me
Did it?
a little bit. She's an agent. She got put on an undercover assignment and she's not trying to do her thing. It'd be one thing if she was just poor at it, but she has a I don't care about this assignment attitude. It changes, but at the moment it's like we know you don't want to be here, but this is your assignment. Do your job. Work a little bit at it.
Yeah. I don't think it bugged me as much as it bugged you,
Yeah.
and because of the fact of like she she knows she's a shoe in.
Yeah, and she
So
brings that up.
and I think the fact that she acknowledged it kind of redeems her lack of trying, because it's not like she's completely not caring at all. She's just not taking it super seriously because she's not there for the pageant.
Right.
So she's there to make nice and kind of play the part. So like
Yes,
when
but
the incident happens and she's like, "Uh oh, I've gone too far." Like there's still, if she's not trying, but there's still a limit,
yeah,
because like she blurts out kind of obscenity, and then she's like, "Oh no, that's too far." So
yeah,
there's still a line of professionalism that she is paying attention to, but she's not like she wants to do enough just to get by.
yeah, yeah. I get that, but I mean, she's undercover trying to catch this serial killer, bomber person, and
Sure. But also that's part of why she's in trouble like she is she does
true,
have this kind of attitude, kind of slacker attitude.
very true.
So it does, I mean, yeah, it's bothersome, but it also fits with the character.
Yeah, I see that.
And if she does take it seriously from the get-go, where's the character growth come in?
True. There's just less growth if she's taking it more seriously. But yeah,
Right. So, I mean, it kind of has to go this way. But let's cut to dance lessons where, yeah,
dance, dance.
they're dancing to ABBA, Dancing Queen.
Yep.
I may or may not have sang along to myself
Yes, yourself. I sang out
a little
loud.
bit. I did a little bit quietly. But fun fact,
It's a fun fact.
Sandra Bullock intentionally skipped the rehearsals for this dance
She did
so
indeed.
that
She didn't wanna
s-
be
she wanted zero familiarity so that the struggle to try to pick up on it would look more authentic.
yes, and she did a good job
She did.
because I
I
believe
believe
she
that
had
she had
no
no
idea what
idea what was going on. Ah, but then from there we got cut to Grace in her hotel room, and Rhode Island shows up with some hot chocolate. And Grace lets her in, and they start talking, and the chocolate is real, real bad.
Yep, and Texas is trying to sleep in the next bed over.
Texas is trying to sleep, and that's when their conversation ends. Is when Texas wakes up and is like, "Y'all, I gotta sleep.
Yep, yep. She's like, "Knock it off. Get out."
Get out."
And
Yep,
she's the hometown hero.
she is the hometown hero. And then Matthews stops by and is like, "Dude, you took your earpiece out. Vic needs you." And she's like, "No." And he's like, "I'll get you a cookie." And she's like, "Better be a big cookie."
Yes, because they've got her diet
She,
restricted heavily.
yes, and she is not liking that.
No,
But
but I mean, honestly, before this, she was eating whatever she wanted, and she's still in great shape.
yeah, I mean,
Let her have a cookie.
no kidding. But anyway, they need to have her practice walking gracefully down some stairs. And she's not doing well at it. And finally, she's like, ah. And so she starts taking off all of her guns and Vic's like, what? No armored car?
Yeah, she was packing. She's
Yeah,
like a
everything
fighter in D
possible.
and D.
No kidding. But yeah, so they wrap up that practice session and she's getting ready to leave. And Vic is like, oh, one more thing before you go. Donut, please. She's caught. She pulls out the donut, hands it to Vic, and Vic's like, and now the other one.
Yep,
And
because
so
he
she pulls out the other
knows.
one and hands it to him because he knows, he observes. And Rachel even commented, she's like, we all knew.
Yeah.
But during this part also, they have dogs sniffing around to see if they can find explosives.
Yes, yes, because that's the citizens' um, weapon of
MO.
choice. Yeah,
But anyway, so Grace is getting ready to leave, and she passes.
I was gonna say, I guess he's a bomber, not a serial killer.
He's a bomber. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
I did, but I've gone back and forth. I've said both.
Yeah. But
A
Grace
serial
is
bomber.
leaving, and one of the
They're
dogs
great.
stop.
Sorry.
Tony the tiger.
Cereal.
This is a stupid joke.
It made it better than I explained it.
One of the rare instances where that's true.
But yes, they have bomb sniffing dogs.
Yeah, one of the dogs stops to sniff Grace.
'Cause-
She's got another donut in her gun holster,
yeah,
we'll say. And so she's like, fine, and pulls that out and throws it at Vic.
almost got away
But,
with it.
yep. But then we cut back to the citizen who blows up a mannequin
Yes, yes, with
in
some
a parking lot.
C4 on the mannequin's forehead.
Correct. Maybe that's a hint.
Possibly. You know something
I do know something, but tell me the something that you're
that
specifically referring to.
that we haven't talked about at all.
We probably should have.
Probably should have
Go ahead.
was was Murphy Brown's assistant.
Frank.
Yes, Frank, or as the bureau calls him, Creepy Frank.
He plays that very, very well.
He does, he does. But this is a character who's been there since the first meeting, and we just never touched on him because he just kind of sits in the background.
He's kind of in the background.
Yeah,
He does. Okay, so when all the girls are getting on the bus, he's like, Miss Hawaii, aloha, Miss Texas, and makes a kind of a crude comment, and goes, Miss Washington, and makes another crude comment, and she goes, oh, original. Did you make that up yourself? And he's like, no, I didn't.
oh.
Which is great. And it's funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's not nice to the girls, and he is for the sake of the movie, I would say borderline inappropriate.
yeah,
But in reality, he's just inappropriate. But in order for it to work for the movie, it has to be borderline or considered borderline.
yeah.
Otherwise, you have scandal.
True. True. Um,
So as
but
it sits in the movie, as far as the movie's concerned, he is borderline inappropriate. But for
yes,
all you listening, fully acknowledging right now that his actions and his words are completely inappropriate.
yes, yes. And this is the kind of guy that if this was an episode of Criminal Minds, he would be the first person you look at, like, oh, it's that guy.
Yes. Yes. No, he would be the first person. You'd meet him, you'd see him interact, and you'd be like, ah, yep, short episode. That's the guy.
Yes.
Don't need to see the rest of the episode. Just let me know when they pin it on him. But anyway, so yes.
You
Where
never mind.
but Matt and Grace walk back to Grace's room. She starts taunting him because something we glossed over earlier was Matthews. His name's not Matt, it's Matthews. His first name is Eric.
Yep. He's got a little brother named Corey, a little sister named Morgan.
Sometimes.
Sometimes she comes and goes.
Yeah. So she changes. But yeah, he's trying to talk Vic up, and he says that he made Grace gorgeous, so he calls her gorgeous. And so now Grace is bringing that up and making fun of him, and he gets real close, like he's gonna kiss her, and she's looking like she might not be opposed to that idea. And then he takes a bite of a Milky Way.
Yep. Yep. We are getting definite chemistry between them now.
We are starting to see some chemical reactions. Yes,
Yes. I mean, there was always a bit of chemistry between them, but it's percolating at the
progressing,
moment.
percolating. Yeah, that's cute. But now we're in the dressing room the next day, and Grace was
Tex-
caught.
yep.
Texas seen it,
Texas was. I wasn't asleep. I saw what you did,
and Grace is like, "What you talking about?"
Willis.
Different Strokes reference apparently. Anyway, Grace is like, "What do you mean?" And Texas is like, "I saw the guy come. Not allowed to are you friendly with the judge?"
Yeah, they all think as soon as they hear that's like, oh, it's a judge. You're
And yeah, but Grace puts a
to
pin in that,
rest
puts that to rest. There it is,
and says
and
that
starts making fun of Matthews pretty hard.
yeah,
And Matthews is like, "Yeah, we can turn this off. We don't need to do that. It's just a bit. We came up with this. It's just funny. It's just yeah, fun and game.
yeah.
Don't listen to her. Is there an off switch on this?"
Yeah, she says he's an ex that's pining for her, basically.
Yeah, we'll keep it there. And yeah, and then we're at the Alamo and it's talent time. And then we get a talent montage. We get some singers, we get some instrumentarians,
Yeah, yeah. We get a
instrumentalists.
musicians.
And there's the one. Musicians.
Says the musician.
I'm not a musician, I'm a guitar player. So after the musicians, we see some baton twirling from Rhode Island,
We do.
which we glossed over during the Rhode Island, New Jersey hot chocolate night. Um, Grace did make fun of baton twirling.
Yeah, and Rhode Island was like, oh,
Yeah. But yeah, we see yeah, her baton twirling, and then we get Gracie up with her.
and her baton twirling's it's not great.
It's not great. Fun fact,
Yes,
the actress learned to baton twirl just for this movie.
that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Grace is playing the glasses.
She
Oh,
is.
yep. I'm not gonna go back to the joke of when we found out that she had no talent.
Okay.
Watch the movie.
Um, but yeah,
But
she's
yes.
she's like we mentioned earlier was foreshadowing. She is playing the crystal glasses.
Yes. And she's doing all right.
Yeah, being charming about it too, because she took a little drink out of one of them to get the pitch right. And
Yep. And then the look on her face when she rings the bells, kind of
yes,
hamming it up.
yes,
See, so she is trying to an extent.
yeah, yeah. She's getting better, but at the start of it, it was just you know. But like you said, there's growth, and
Right. But I think her plan was always to try while she was in the public eye. Like that's the only time it mattered when she was on the clock. I think she looked at it more like that.
maybe.
Like during pageant time, yeah, I'm gonna be on it and professional. I'm gonna go into mode, but like practice, like I'll figure it out when I get there, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Anyway, but she spots a guy with a gun,
she does. She
and
laser
she
visions onto that. She's like, "There's a gun. There's a gun."
yep. And so, yeah, she, starts directing people, and they're not getting there fast enough, and so she makes a boo-boo,
She
and
pulls what she did in the first bit in the at the
yeah,
start of this.
jumps too soon.
Yes, it doesn't listen.
Right. Yeah, so she dives off the stage and tackles this guy,
She does
and,
in her little German outfit.
I think that's what it is,
Yeah,
lederhosen.
yeah, yeah.
And then so we're in the morning lady's office. We're in Murphy Brown's office, and they're like,
Why can't we
"What's
remember her
that?"
name?
Morningside, it's Morningside.
Okay, I keep going with Morning Glory, but I know that's
Those
not
are
right,
good
so
too.
I don't say
No.
it.
But she's in there, and the lady's like, "What's up with this?" And she's like, "He had a gun." And Morningside's like, "Yeah, well, you're in Texas. Everybody's got a gun. My florist has a gun."
Shatner's like, "I don't have a gun."
Shatner's not helping.
No.
And then we get some new intel um that Citizen, they did some DNA, and Citizen is actually a woman. And
Yes.
right here is where I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Grace gets a lecture, and we realize that Ernie Hudson's on his way down.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he saw what happened. He saw the interview.
Yeah,
Because
because he got interviewed and
there was a news clip about why would you tackle that man? She's like, "Well, the
smoking.
pageant is very anti-smoking, and I'm sure he'll think twice before letting up again."
Yes. And the reporter, I think we all will. Like, that was nice of you. Was a
Yeah.
nice thing to say. Because we were all thinking something else.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Vic is preparing Grace for interview time now. Not going well.
Nope.
McDonald is on his way down,
Yes, and he is unhappy.
extremely. And Vic and Grace have a chat, and it does not go well because she's stubborn as a mule, and Vic is fed up with her attitude and not taking this seriously,
Yes.
which I get. Victor kind of lays into her, and it's kind of deserved.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so
And to
she
my point,
quits.
it's her job.
Yeah.
But yeah, she quit.
She quits, and then she goes to Matthews, who is taking a couple laps in the pool, and she pelts him in the head with a Nerf football, which always good.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Nerf football in ages. Do they make those anymore?
Sure. You ever notice how like all Nerf footballs had a bite taken out of them for some reason?
Because they look tasty.
I- Is that why? Were you doing it?
No, I was not taking bites out of your footballs.
Okay, just they always had a bite taken out of them.
It's not a bite. It's where you put your thumb in. It just the wear kind of pulls that foam out. Looks like a bite though.
It does look like a bite. Anyway, so Matthews convinces her to stay and then pulls her in the pool. And she's not happy. She's not happy at all about being pulled in the pool.
No, she's not. And then she tells Matthews that Vic is going to be so mad at him that he's in trouble.
Yeah,
But yeah, the talk with Matthews is
important to the story.
yeah. I mean, she's upset because Vic said a bunch of things that were mostly true. Uh,
Yeah,
about
she got
sarcasticness, her defensiveness, her loneliness, and shit upset her. So,
yeah.
um,
So she decides to stay.
yes,
We're back in the dressing room,
because Matthews says he picked her because she's a good agent and she can do this.
right? And apparently that's enough.
Yeah,
But now we're at bathing suit time.
which she's not happy about.
Because she's not happy about. She's not happy about the bathing suit she has to wear, and she's not happy with Vic um, enhancing her bathing suit. I guess is
Yeah,
the tactful way to say that. And the hairspray is definitely not fun for her.
yeah, yeah. It helps the bathing suit from riding up,
And she's like, "Up where?" And he's like,
just
"Just
just
up."
up.
And yeah, so she goes out on stage like that.
Yes, yeah, and
It goes fine.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there's anything else in this section, but no, that's
No, it goes out there. Fits in with all the other 49 girls in bathing suits, so it
yep.
doesn't.
She
It's not
smiles,
weird.
she smiles, she waves, she doesn't fall down.
Very professional when the
Yep.
cameras are on. Everything's on. She is very professional. And then from there, we get interview time and hear everybody's world peace, world peace, world peace. Harsher punishment for parole violators and world peace.
That was hysterical. We need
Yeah.
harsher punishments for parole violators, and everyone's silent.
And
'Cause that's not what
then
they
she
wanna
goes,
hear.
no, and world peace.
I mean, they're in Texas, though. You'd think they'd say
There's other things, yeah, sure. But anyway, they have a new lead, and it's Miss Rhode Island because apparently she was in a protest because she's involved with PETA, and she was, yeah, and
Yeah,
so they think it's Rhode Island,
they're
and
they're going with any information they can, basically, because
right,
they got
and
nothing
Grace is like,
except the
really,
lady.
Rhode Island, her, this lady, that one, right there,
Yeah.
her. And Rhode Island is on stage, and it's interview time, and they ask her what the perfect date is,
Yeah,
and
what's your perfect date?
she says, "I would say, probably April 25th. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Perfect weather for a nice light jacket."
The the look the look on Shatner's face was amazing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Fun fact, that answer was taken from an actual pageant.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I had that fun fact, and I was waiting for you to quit your laughter so I could throw it out there.
Oh, sorry, you wanna do it?
It's too late now.
You can edit mine out.
I could yeah, I could do a lot of things.
Sitting there editing. Man, I really want to say that. Delete.
We both know I'm not going to. I don't even take out the things I say I'm going to.
No, you don't. You just make sure it sounds okay.
Yeah. So it's pizza and beer time for the girls.
Oh, 1 sec. Oh, it's girl talk time.
Yes, it is.
And she takes out her earpiece.
She takes it. She does take out her earpiece, doesn't she?
Yes, because she can't
Yes.
girl talk with a man in her head.
She can barely girl talk with her in her head.
Yeah.
Her words.
Quote from the movie, not just us.
Yes. So she plows into, yeah. Girls are hanging out at this in the spa, and she's like, "I got pizza, I got beer," and the girls are like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, it's like, you can't do that. Although when she walks through, they're like, "What's that smell? Ooh, pizza?"
So yeah, so they start eating. She gets the girls pretty quick with the pizza and beer, and that cuts from there to what looks like it's a bar. It's a rave type of
Yeah.
situation. I don't really know.
There's black lights and paint flying everywhere. They're doing a Blue Man Group almost.
Yep, glow in the dark paint, and they get back to their table. There's more pizza and beer.
Yeah, they're
All the
going
other
all out
girls,
because they've
yeah,
had,
all the
I
other
mean,
girls, yeah,
basically have had nothing but salads and protein shakes for the last.
week, month.
I don't know how long this pageant is, but these girls have been involved in it much longer than Grace.
Fair, yeah, long time. So, but yeah, all the other girls run off, and Grace finally gets Rhode Island alone to have a chat, and it it gets dark really fast.
Yeah,
And Grace is like, "No, no, I'm gonna teach you some self defense. Let's stand up." And so they do, and Rhode Island falls over.
yeah. She's had one too many of these beaker shots.
Yes, I don't think there's anything in those beaker shots.
They're
Those
not
test
doing
tube
anything to
shots.
me.
They're not doing anything. Where'd you get that hat? What hat? It's one of my favorite lines from that show. Anyway, we're not talking about How I Met Your Mother,
Not yet.
but yeah, so they're all in the bathroom getting Rhode Island able to leave.
Yeah, a little freshened up,
Yeah, a little freshen up
conscious.
before they go home. Uh, but Grace is learning all kinds of stuff about Morningside, Miss Morningside,
She is.
and she's And Grace is finding out that, hey, there's a lot of pageantry stuff that is very hush hush and not talked about and overlooked that the FBI should probably be privy to.
Yes. Yeah, she's getting some good information in her mind and thinks everybody needs to know it.
Yep. So we cut to the hotel room, and Grace is like, I gotta go let my partners know about this. And she does. And Ernie Hudson's there, and he's like, we already got the citizen. It's time to get on out of here.
Yep.
And Grace is like, absolutely not. I think we need to look into Morningside, even though we have the citizen. There's a lot of stuff going on there. And Ernie's like, nope, you're on thin ice as it is. I don't even want you around.
Yeah. And
And she's
she
like,
go ahead.
she requests a skeleton crew to stay
Mm.
to just observe in case something does come up or in case they miss something.
Yeah. Yeah, she breaks it down too that the note they got didn't fit the original MOs. They got some female DNA on this, which they'd never gotten any DNA before because the citizens always been way more careful than that. And then Morningside has had a bunch of things that they just found out that she should be a person of interest. It's all kind of added up, pointing that way.
Right. And Ernie Hudson ain't hearing it. And he goes, hey, Matthews, what do you think? And Matthews does not back a Grace.
Nope.
And so Ernie's like, yep, nope, that's all I needed to hear. Pack it up. We're out of here. And Grace is
Just
like, well, I'm going to stay. And he's like, if you stay, you're staying as a private citizen, turning your gun in your badge,
yeah.
which means if you stay, you're not a FBI agent anymore.
Is that what that meant?
I don't know. I don't know if it was a quit because she takes off her gun and her badge and hands it to Matthews, and Matthews is like, "Don't do this."
Yeah.
So maybe she quit, maybe she didn't quit. I don't know,
Maybe it's just the
but
insubordination thing again. He's like, Stop upsetting the
stop getting
boss."
yourself. Well, because they're talking about like he wants to keep his career. He
Yeah.
wants to have the career for 20, 30 years. So I don't know. But anyway, so she's talking to Vic as Vic's packing up, and she's like, "What you doing, dude?" And he's like, "I have been instructed that I don't get paid if I continue to help you." So he says
Goodbye.
goodbye. He says a couple of nice things
Yeah.
to her, nice-ish,
Yeah.
kind of backhanded, and then he leaves her a dress
For the evening gown portion.
for the evening gown portion. Correct. And then we're in the dressing room, and Grace is late, and she's like, "I have no idea what is lipstick," and the girls are like, "Oh no."
Like, Vic left you? Oh gosh. We gotta
Yeah,
help you.
and they do. God bless them. They help her.
Yep. It's all because of the pizza party.
Yep. And then they're all dressed like the Statue of Liberty. And they're getting ready to go out on the stage. We see Frank leaves a briefcase, and Grace is going to check that out.
Yep.
But then she
Is it
gets caught.
suspicious?
Right. It is
Don't
suspicious.
be suspicious. Don't
But
be
she gets caught
suspicious. She does.
doing that and handles it very gracefully.
Ah.
Ah, had to do it once.
Yeah.
And it's dance time. And so she sneaks back on stage, and now it's dance time because they're all coming out. And she finds her window and in.
Fits in and yep. And knows
And
the
then
dance
it's
moves
dance
this
time.
time.
She does. She has been taking it more seriously than we've seen, I think.
Yeah.
We just happen to see the moments where she doesn't because it's not funny when she does.
Okay.
And now Stan comes out and brings out Miss Morningside, and we're gonna announce the top 10,
Yes. Yes, we are.
who who
We're
are
getting
as follows.
and this is the night. The final night of the pageant.
It's gonna go from top 10 to top 5 to top 1.
Yep.
And our top 10 are Hawaii, California, New York, Alaska, Texas, New Jersey, Rhode Island. If you can count, that's 7. That's all we get.
um, but all of the ones that are called up are from the group, and then
Yes,
Alaska.
right. But we cut to the FBI getting ready to get on their plane with Vic,
Yeah.
and they're talking about the Gray situation, and Vic is laughing at them, and they're like, what's going on?" And he's like,
Y-
"Oh, guys, like, what were you gonna say? You threw
I
me
was
off."
gonna say, the one of the guys who we've never named or talked about from the FBI, who's always just kind of there doing computer stuff. He looked into Morningside um, for
Oh yeah,
Matthew. Matthews had him look into Morningside, and she is apparently squeaky clean.
yep,
However, her son is not, which we know it's her son. from the movie.
Right. Well, they're talking about it, and that's when Vic chimes in. Well, of course she is, but her son. And they're like, "Son, you know her son?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, you know him too. It's Frank."
Yeah,
Like what? But we looked into Frank. What's his name?
Talbot
And there wasn't it. We couldn't find anything. And he goes, "No, no, no. Of course you wouldn't. He changed. He had his name changed
to
to
hide all
cover
his
up his
discretions.
to hide all of his indiscretions." And that's when they're like, "What do you? What indiscretions? What? How do you know all this?" And that's when Vic's like, "Boys, the things I could tell you about what goes on here would amaze and appall you." And that's when Matthews is like, "Oh, maybe there's more to this than we.
We should interview you right away.
Yeah, maybe we should talk to you, and maybe we shouldn't leave right away." But he had his chance. And now we're back to swimsuit time again,
Yes,
apparently. And Grace has a present for Rhode Island, and it's fire batons. Because
yes, because
something we glossed over is she was twirling batons, and Grace was like, "Why don't you make them cool by like lighting them on fire?" And she's like, "Oh, my parents don't like fire." It's like, oh, oh, bless your heart. One of those
oh
kinds of
honey,
things. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh honey, that's a How I Met Your Mother reference again.
yes, yes, it is.
But yeah, so we cut briefly to Matt and Vic making their way back to the pageant.
Yes, because it's almost talent time too.
It is almost time, and we are at fire batons,
It's talent time.
and it's talent time. Yes, and we see that Rhode Island's baton twirling skills have improved since her first time.
Yes, the fire gave her confidence and a stunt double
Yes,
that was
did it
insured
though?
to twirl fire.
Did it though?
Yes,
Did she did not do her own stunt?
not with the fire. I don't believe. We only saw her from the back and in silhouette.
So Matt and Vic show up and call Grace over, and Grace is like, "No," and they're like, "Dude, seriously." She's like, "Okay, fine."
Yeah, because she's mad at
Yeah. And Matt's like, "No, you were right the whole Matt. His name's not Matt. It's Matthews. It's Eric Matthews. But I keep calling him Matt because that was my shorthand." So I'm
Well,
like,
it's
"Oh, I'll
weird.
remember."
It's weird to say Eric Matthews because I expect him to say Feeney.
Not a bad Feeny call.
Thank you.
Anyway, so yeah, Matthews is like, "Hey, we're here to back you up," and she's like, "You brought everybody," and she goes, "He's like, no, I'm on my own, but hey, we're gonna do this."
I'm
And
on
she's
my
like,
own with Vic.
"With Vic," and then she's like, "Great, it's in the bag. How could this possibly go wrong?"
Yeah.
So she's like, "All right, let's go get Frank." And Vic's like, "Nope, you're up for your talent." And Matthews is like, "I'm gonna go find Frank. You go do your talent." And we go to the table, and the girls are all drinking her water because they apparently didn't know that that was her talent and that was her water because it's not labeled
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
what. That part was like, no, they're sabotaging her. Got it. So she gets out there and she's like, "Oh, girls got dehydrated. It says I'm supposed to play the water." I have
I'm
no
not doing
water to
that.
play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
instead, I'm gonna do a self-defense bit, and they're like, "What do we do?" And like the behind-the-scenes camera people are like, "Let's keep rolling. Let's see where this goes."
yeah, I love this guy, the backstage the camera producer who's telling what
Yes.
cameras to go. He's like, at first he's like, "What? She's not doing the water? What's going on? Hang on, hold it." He's
Let's
like,
see
"Oh,
where
this
this
is gonna be
goes.
great."
Yeah. And so she's like, "All right, Eric, get out here." And he does, and she's like, "So, briefly talking, if the tiger comes at you from the front, what you do?" And she just levels like that was personal. That
Yeah,
first hit was personal.
right in the nose. She didn't hit him hard
And
enough to break his nose, but that's what she explains would happen. You hit him right in the nose, breaks the nose, gives him black eyes,
buttery eye.
watery eyes.
Yep. And everyone's loving it. And she's continuing, and she's like, "Now here's the back attack. Come on." And he's like, "Nah." And she's like, she starts just openly mocking him in front of everybody, the
Yeah,
world.
she's like, "Oh, it sounds like he's a little scared. Let's give him a hand round of applause and get him out."
And
She's
so
like, "Now attack me."
he's a good sport. And yeah, he essentially gets beaten up pretty good.
Yeah, which the producer in the camera booth loves.
Right.
He's like, "Oh, he's getting his butt kicked. This is great.
Hey.
We got
And
fire
then
and fighting. This pageant's
yeah, it's
going up a
awesome.
level."
Yeah, no, the camera guy's loving it. He reminds me of the what's his name from All That? 5 minutes, everybody. We've got 5 minutes.
Oh,
I'd be real impressed if you pulled the name right now. Kevin.
Kevin. Yep.
Kevin from all that.
Kevin.
And then
Kevin.
I pulled the name.
You did. I was going through cast members. I couldn't think of his name. I mean, we got Keaton, Kel, Lori Beth Lindbergh, Josh, but I couldn't pull Kevin.
Anyway, we cut to Miss Morningside, and they have the crayon out now, and she's looking at it, and she goes, "Oh, that won't do. Oh, that won't do at all. That has. Well, I'll take that. I'll give that to Frank to be cleaned."
Yes, she says it's smudged, and this is a past winner who's supposed to present the crown.
Yes, it is.
Who's showing it off, like, "Look, I got your crown. Somebody's gonna get this."
Yep.
I got it
And then,
once. I'm wearing mine. Ha
yeah.
ha ha.
And Grace is still beating up Matthews.
Yeah,
And then we cut to a commercial break before we come back to the top five. We see that Frank has the crown in a,
janitor closet.
I was gonna say the janitor closet or a
Yeah,
tunnel or,
it says janitor closet on the side.
fair. Okay, and he sets the crown, sets the
So,
he syncs it up with the remote.
well, he gets the bomb crown because he takes the other one and tosses it in the trash, and opens up his box that he has there that he's set up to be the bomb crown.
Yeah. So yeah, and he gets that all set and synced with the remote.
Yep,
How funny would it have been if he'd have just set it off and blown himself up?
and the movie right there.
Anyway, we get our top five, who are as follows. In this order: California, Rhode Island, Nebraska, who was not named during the top 10.
Nope, but we can assume she was one of the top 10 now.
Yes, we do. New Jersey and Texas.
Deep
And
in
now
the
we're back at the
heart of
interviews.
Texas.
And now there's another round of interviews. And New Jersey gets a baited question. You would call that, wouldn't you?
And maybe.
It's well, cause yeah, it's definitely designed to, you know, the teeth.
I was just gonna say, for those of you who can't see, he's doing the teeth thing from the bat.
Uh, it's definitely it's definitely a question that Morningside knows or believes will cause her to give an answer that no one will like.
That's
But
fair.
she but she I mean she nails it. She great answer. And then she makes a very, very scary threat.
Yes, yes, she does. She answers the question well, articulately, and then she she says, "If anybody were to hurt my new friends, pageant, I would hurt them and hunt them down."
And make them pay. And something we've been glossing over this whole thing is Vic's side comments that he makes whenever she does well. And
Yes.
we're just like, "Oh, I'm good." And right here, when she answers a question, he's like, he makes one of those comments. "Oh, I'm amazing." And then she comes in with the threat, and he's like, "Just when she says something good, then there's that mouth."
Yeah. But yeah, you can see the look on Morningside's face gets concerned.
There's a little bit of concern there, a little bit. Not gonna lie, she's a
Yes,
little
because
bit like,
she's like, "Does she know? Am I being threatened directly? Will she find me later?"
she might. But we're in the dressing room, and someone's
be,
like, "Hey,
be,
where's?"
because we've glossed over this too. The plan is to blow up the winner's head.
Yeah, that when you spell it out like that, it's super horrific.
Yeah, it's the bombs of the crown. It's an explosion. It's not a very big explosion because, as we saw in the tarmac, it's. But yeah, it's enough to blow up the winner's head.
I think it's enough to blow up the winner entirely.
Maybe the mannequin was still kind of standing, so he may have upped it a little bit. But
Anyway, we're in the dressing room, and they're like, "Hey, where's the crown?" And one of the ladies is like, "Oh, Frank took it to be cleaned." And
the previous winner says that because she's supposed
the
to be there
previous
holding the
winner,
crown.
blah
They're like,
blah
we
blah.
want to touch the
Yeah, yeah,
crown for
yeah,
luck.
yeah. And that's when Grace is like, "Gadzooks,
It's the
I figured
crown.
it out. It's the crown." And she's telling Vic, she goes, "It's the crown. It's the crown." And Vic's like, "Yes, the crown. See the crown. Be the crown.
You can
Wear the crown."
visualize now. You want it. You can taste it. Go. She's like, no,
And
no,
she's like,
no, no, you don't
"Uh-huh."
understand. And then she gets dragged away.
Yep. And then we are at announcement time. The fourth runner up is California. That means she lost.
Yes, it does.
And then after her, who lost a little bit less, is Nebraska.
Yes.
Third runner up.
Yes, Nebraska lost less than California, but more than the other 3.
Yes. And who lost a little bit less after her is Texas.
And
So
Texas
now we
isn't
are,
happy.
yeah. Yeah, she kind of gives a little shrug and like, hey,
Like,
what,
it
what?
was I mean, she was hometown, she thought she had a better chance.
Yep. Yep. She got third place for those counting.
Also, I'm
So
sure
now
she's thinking, "Jersey got a higher than me?"
everybody's thinking Jersey got that. But anyway, we
We we
Matthews
all
figures it out, and
I was
he's
gonna
going
say,
for Frank.
we also get Matthews coming up when she's out there, she's trying to mime the crown thing to him, and she does little horns and trying to
Yeah.
I like this, one of the other contestants looks over, she does the thumbs up. It's like,
The- and from Mr. Bean. That's all I could think of right then was like Mr. Bean doing something, and someone singing him, and him like the
Look.
little,
Yeah.
totally a Mr. Bean moment. But Matthews figures it out. He's going for Frankie,
Yeah, because he sees Frank kinda lurking behind the, backdrops.
and then he gets stopped by security, who looks like he's got about 1 day left till retirement, and he was not planning on anything happening.
This is his time to shine.
Yeah, and he's just trying to survive his last pageant so he can retire.
Yeah.
And he gets knocked out pretty quickly,
Yep, he does. Because they had to bring in actual security since the FBI left.
right? And yeah. So we get the announcement Rhode Island wins. New Jersey is second place. But New Jersey knows that it's in the crown, and so she's fighting like heckaroonie to get to that crown. And
Yeah, yes,
she
she is.
she well she hurts people.
She
And
does. I mean, she's getting manhandled away.
yeah, no, they I mean she's going for the crown. Rhode Island's not happy at this. Uh
She's like, "I thought we were friends."
Yeah, Bill Shatner singing a song. Rhode Island smacking Jersey with the flower bouquet. We got Matt and Frank fighting up in the rafters. Morningside's like watching all this going, it's silent. I'm just being silent and making a face. Um,
I thought you were gonna say something. Just watching him have this silent look on his face.
yeah,
I was about to
no,
ask if he froze.
and then yeah, so and then the 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 remote for the bomb gets knocked away. Frank
Yep.
gets KO'd. Matthews is coming down. Morningside grabs the thing. Um,
Texas Texas jumps in to help, Rhode
Texas
Island.
jumps in to help Rhode Island. Grace sees Morningside going for the detonator. She breaks Texas's nose, grabs the crown from whoever's got it, chucks it
Rhode
up
Island.
into the chucks it up into the rafters just as Morningside presses the detonator and it explodes. Bill Shatner's still singing the stinking song.
Yeah.
Rhode Island passes out.
Yeah, because she realized that could have been her head
That
or
would have
her.
been her head.
Yeah.
Yep. And now the news is all over it.
Yes, and, oh, I love this part because Shatner's there, it's like, "It was during my song." He was just so incensed.
I'm retiring this year. It was my song. It was my last moment to shine. Being a real Shatner about the whole thing.
Using Shatner as a noun?
Verb.
Verb?
Adjective? Adjective.
I did not do well in English,
Adverb?
as people listening to this podcast probably knows.
Yeah, I can't place it right now. It's also really early, and I've been up for a long time, so get over it. So, and Morningside is getting arrested now, and she's insane. She's a little crazy, a little angry.
A little bit of everything. A lot of other
Yep,
emotions.
yep. But they're having dialogue with Grace.
Adjectives? But yes, they're having dialogue with Grace.
Adjective. No, how he's acting. Adverb.
Should have paid more attention to Schoolhouse Rock.
It's a tough one. How is he? Yeah, it'd be an adverb because the verb is it's behavior. So behavior is a verb. So it would be the description of the verb. Okay, but he's the noun. So it would be an adjective because I'm describing Shatner. Yes, an adjective. Anyway, so Morningside is pleading her case to Grace, and Grace is I don't know. They're arguing back and forth. And finally, Grace is like, you know what? You're under arrest, lady. Get in the car."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she
I
goes,
mean,
"Yeah, yeah." And
yeah.
Grace
Morningside's like, I
corrects
put
her.
everything into this pageant. They can't just take this away from me. It's my legacy. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
They're gonna
They
regret
arrest
this.
her. They're probably not going to regret it,
No.
but they arrest her. And so now Matthews and Grace are walking away and chatting. Matthews asks her out on a date,
Yep. Like a date date.
and like a date, like a real date, and she kisses him. Yay!
Yeah. It's
And
all sweet,
at
and we
first I
think,
thought that uh, we think that's the end of the movie, but it's not.
no, it is not.
Because now they're leaving the hotel, and Vic runs out and he's like, "Oh, good, I caught you. We have some things going on in here. We need you. We need you. Come get in here." And they
Yeah,
do,
something
but it's a
happened.
trick. And they now want to honor Grace, and they do, and they crown her Miss Congeniality. They say the name of the movie,
They do say the name of the movie.
and she gives kind of a decent speech.
Yeah. I like this line too when, Vic's dragging her up to stage, like, I knew you there was no reason you would come unless you had the opportunity to shoot something."
He's not wrong.
No.
But yeah, she gives a great speech. We get a very touching moment at the end. All the girls hug, and I think we freeze frame on Sandy's face and roll credits.
Yeah. We glossed over one of my favorite, pratfalls too, when they're get calling up the top 10 a little earlier,
Yep.
where they're all wearing their Lady Liberty outfits, and like, "New Jersey," and she comes walking up and just biffs it. Shatner's like, "Oh, crap."
Yes, that was we laughed so hard at that, and then Miss Morningside like glares at him. He's like, "It looks like it hurt. Like, what do you want from me?"
I like that he's just playing Shatner.
What do you want me to do for the character? Just do what you always do, Bill.
Just do
Okay.
you. We're just gonna call you Stan. Okay. I mean, he could have just been the guest judge, Bill Shatner, but
Yeah. Like, how funny would that have been? But yeah, that yeah, and so Marshall, what do you think of the romance in this movie? Since we haven't talked about
oh,
that since
jeez,
season one, how's the
it's
love
one of
story? Good.
it's one of the better love stories in the movies that we've done,
Yeah,
because they always seem to have this chemistry, uh,
and the
they kind of
progression of it
that they
fits
play
really well.
into. It's over time. It kind of goes, that way. They're always kind of flirty with each other. I think it works. Uh, at least till we get to the point. I mean, they didn't hook up at all during the movie. They got to a point at the end where, like, we kind of like each other. Let's explore this and see where it goes. Versus, you're the love of my life now. Let's sail off into the sunset and be
Yes,
happy
we've known each
forever.
other 5 minutes. Let's go.
Right. I mean, they have known each other quite a bit longer. They work together, so there's all that built-in, backstory too. But I think of the love stories and interests in movies that we've done, this is one of the better ones.
I absolutely agree. I just thought
Unless
I'd
it's
throw
like
that out there for fun.
un- unless it's particularly a love story movie like Titanic.
I thought you were gonna go Princess Bride.
Oh, we just did Titanic this season,
Yeah,
so
fair.
it's
Or
fresh.
Spider Man.
It's fresh in my
Spider Man.
mind.
Phil Spider Man.
That's
Forrest
not
Gump.
his name. No, no, we have we. You're right.
We have had good love stories.
Have had good stories in a movie that's not a love story movie, or
Right.
has it has it prominent. This one works better than most.
Right. Yeah. Taking specifically romantic movies out of the mix. This is probably one of
Yes.
the best ones we've had in the series.
Yes.
So, Marshall,
Final thoughts?
let's get your final thoughts on Miss Congeniality as a whole.
Well, you said I think Michael Caine stole the show on this one. I think he was fantastic and funny. Um, Sandra Bullock was great too. Um, Overall, I laughed way more than I thought I was going to. I hadn't seen this movie in years. I barely remembered it. Um, I don't know if I'd watch it again. Um, it didn't. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great though. Um, but I did have fun watching it. Um, but yeah, I don't know if I'd watch it again.
Uh,
What about you?
So, like you, I laughed way more at this than I thought I was going to. I remember enjoying the movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I always remember. Every time I remember, I always think, "Oh man, I want to watch that again." I haven't seen it in a while. I want to watch it again, but I never get around to actually watching it again.
Yeah.
And so this last watch, Rachel and I, we loved it, every
Yeah.
bit of it. We thought it was great. I rented it instead of buying it, and I kind of wish I would have bought it because I'm definitely gonna watch this movie again. I loved it. I thought it was yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's definitely going in my rotation. I'm gonna buy the movie. I'm gonna watch it a lot. I think it's a
Okay.
lot of fun. I think it's a good laugh. It is PG-13, so you know you're gonna get some adult humor in there, but I don't think they ever take it to a point that's too far.
That's fair.
I don't think they try to lean into any kind of crude, raunchy, or shock value in it.
No.
It's
No, they
just
don't
kind of
do that.
fleeting.
Yeah.
It's kind of fleeting just for the age level of the content of the movie, and so I don't
Yeah.
yeah, I can accept it for what
Yeah.
it is and look past it and forgive it,
I get that. Yeah.
I
And
think.
I said I probably won't watch it again, and it's not like I would say no, I'm not watching this if somebody's like if like I was like, hey, I put Miss Congeniality on. I'm like, nope. If it's on, it's on.
I'm
That's
leaving.
yeah, yeah. That's too far. Uh,
Friendship over. No.
yeah. But it's I like you said, it's going in your rotation. I probably won't be able to sit down like, hey, let's watch Miss Congeniality again.
You might once in a while. You might in 10 years. Be like,
Hey,
ah,
who knows? At the moment, it's
or
like, eh, this was fun. I had fun watching it. I laughed quite a bit. So, um,
if it comes on the TV, you'd be like, oh, let's watch a little bit of it and see what we
yeah,
think,
yeah,
and then be surprised when, oh, I watched the whole thing.
that could be. It's just one of those in the middle movies
Yep.
where you don't think
Yep.
about it a lot. It's on. It's like, okay, I'll watch this for a little bit. Like, oh, that's 2 hours that are gone. Okay.
It's a great way to word it. Oh, there's 2 hours gone. 2 hours of my life I'm never getting back.
Oh,
Yeah. But
but
yeah.
yeah,
All right. Well, I think that wraps up my final thoughts as well. So, Marshall,
yes.
I'm not sure I want to ask this based on your face right now,
Why?
but what's next?
Why? You think I'm gonna break the blockbuster streak or do something out of left field?
Both of those things are possible,
They are
or pick
possible.
a movie that you know that I'm not gonna like.
That's possible too. Which way am I gonna go? I thought
Let's
about
find
this for a
out.
little bit. I've really enjoyed the blockbusters or not necessarily blockbusters, but I mean they are
They've all been
blockbusters, but
blockbusters.
they've all been blockbusters, but, movies that we've seen a lot, that we have a lot to talk about, because on the last few this season, we've had a lot of conversation about the movies themselves, versus just going through the movie and giving a few thoughts here.
Right.
So I'm gonna continue that trend, with a blockbuster, one we've seen quite a
I
bit.
totally thought you were gonna be that was you were breaking it, and I was kind
Oh,
of
no.
relieved.
No, no, I wanna do something, um, and uh I completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, we are gonna um, take this we're gonna do a movie of the past, um, set a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, good.
We're gonna do Star Wars: A
Which
New
one?
Hope,
Thank you. All
which
right.
Star Wars.
Yes.
Uh, I'm sure we'll touch on that when we do it, but yeah, I want to do Star Wars.
Okay. Question for you.
Yes,
Which version? Because we need to make sure that we watch the same version of it.
we eh, at least be familiar with each version of it because I've got the theatrical cut right there on VHS
Okay.
that doesn't have all the extra stuff. But Disney Plus has the most recent version that has the extra footage from the special editions because that's the actual editions now. Um,
Right.
so let's watch the Disney Plus version and we can point out things that are added.
Okie dokie.
'Cause I have
That's
opinions about things that have been added too. So
I yes, I do too.
so, I think this will be a lot of fun. Um,
I'm so excited.
it's a movie I've seen countless times. I don't even now know how many, but I've got 6 versions of the trilogy at least.
And you're the biggest Star Wars fan that I know.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
So we're doing
I'm
Star
looking
Wars.
forward to it. Yeah, we are. Well, I think that's gonna take care of our episode for today.
Ooh,
Oh, fun fact.
yes,
I don't know how important it is, but
Star
this
Wars.
movie, no,
Oh,
this episode of our podcast,
Miss Congeniality. Yes,
Miss Congeniality, is going to come out on Grandma Twyla's 92nd birthday.
really
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah. It would be better if she were still, around to
Yeah,
be aware of that fact, but
we thought ahead and did a movie one of her favorites, but
I think she liked the movie.
maybe.
I don't know. But anyway, that's going to take care of today's episode on Miscongeniality. We want to say thank you to everyone who's joined us this far in our journey and joined us for this episode. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so watchitbropodcast at gmail.com. We are on the X, formerly known as Twitter, at watchitbropod, Facebook and Instagram under that same handle. Our intro and outro music is provided by my lovely wife. That intro being Blue, that outro being Orlando, and as always, thank you for watching.